Hello everybody, and welcome back to GameBeta Disc Plays The Long Dark. I hope you are all doing fantastically well. You join me for the second part of The Hunted Part 1, if that makes any sense to you. This is The Hunted Part 1, or we are playing The Hunted Part 1, but this is Part 2 of Part 1.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Ooh, a balaclava. That's gonna be put straight on my face. Yeah, I look like a green monster. So we are currently in the Carter Hydro Dam. We're right at the bottom. We just came in this window in the last episode, and we're gonna have a quick rummage around here, see if we can find matches, see if we can find some more nice food maybe. Yeah, and see if we can find some. Okay, there's nothing in that one. Nothing in that one. See if we can find. Let me see. If I say something else, it might appear in this drawer. It worked the last 2 times, right? See if we can find some combat boots. Come on. No, okay. Worth a try, wasn't it? What we really need, in all seriousness, is flare gun. Whatever they're called. These things. Let me show you. I can't show you because it's in here. Fires, flare, shells. So we're looking for flare shells. Is what we're looking for. We get there in the end, right? Because that bear. If you don't know what this challenge is, this is basically there is an old bear. It's similar to the bear, is the same bear actually that is in the story mode in Winter Mute mode, that you have to shoot. I think in the story mode though you have to kill it with a spear. Look. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. Okay. Right, well if it gets too dark we can always sleep here. Yeah, you have to kill the bear. It's the same bear. Is in Wintermute, I believe, and it's tracking you, and you need to get to the Trappers cabin in Mystery Lake. And we started in Pleasant Valley with the bear mauling us. If you haven't seen the first episode, it is up, so you can go and have a look at that and check out exactly what happened. It was a lot of heart in mouth moments. But we survived, just. But now we find ourselves here with only a singular flare left to fire at it. So firing flares at it does work. Thankfully, I didn't find that out till quite later on. Had I found it out earlier, I probably would have used all my flares and then not even been able to make it here. But that was not the case, and we did get here okay. It's getting a bit dark now, so I'm gonna have to shortly give up this and just sleep. Nice salty crackers. Yeah, because I'm gonna miss some stuff here, and I don't want to miss any like food items and that. But we're gonna go down. You gotta go down before you go up, right? It's always the way. You gotta fall before you rise. Can't see anything there. So yeah, so we're gonna set our bed up. Actually, let's get through here. There's not normally anything here anyway. And we have the lantern. So let's use the lantern actually for a minute. We've got some fuel to use to fill it back up as well. Just want to get through this little part, and then we'll sleep. Oh, nice! I'll pick that torch up. These torches are usually. Come in handy. Just about to say those torches are usually 100%. It knew I was going to say that, and so it decided it wasn't going to be 100%. 48% is pretty good though. It's not bad. It's okay. Nothing there. I spy a sewing kit. Nothing else here. Nice, a flare shell, that is what we need. I need another 20 of them, please. Hacksaw. Hacksaw's okay. Like I said, I mean, To be honest, I don't really know what happens in this. I've never played it. So, I mean, I could end up getting to the Trappers cabin and then having a whole load of extra things to do. So, you know me guys, I don't research stuff online unless it's something I'm really getting stuck with. That's the way I like to play my games. You guys are going to have a whale of a time when Cyberpunk 2077 comes out, because I'm not going to know anything about that game. All I know is it's set in 2077 and it's got Keanu Reeves in it, and that was a seller for me, to be honest. That sold it for me right there. But I do it with all my games. I don't look and I don't research them necessarily. I do enough research that I know if I like it or not. Sometimes though, you can just look at a game, see it once, and you know that game's for you. You know you're going to enjoy it. How much further do I want to go carrying this torch? Not much. Not much at all. I think here is a nice place to stop. Just take our bed out. Put that down. Let's extinguish this. It's going to be dark now, you see. Alright, and then what we're going to do is we're going to break down... we didn't find any clothes. Well, we found one hat, balaclava. So we're going to actually harvest this hat. Is there anything we can repair that's on those shoes? But I don't want to waste cloth on that. That's not... I know what we can do. We can go ahead and prepare some rosips. All I'm trying to do really is just pass the time a bit. How many bandages do I have? Right. Buttons. So confusing for me. 1. So we can go ahead and use a little bit of cloth to make 2 more of those as well. So while the bear was chasing me, I kind of cheesed it a little bit, I guess. I don't think it was cheesing it really. It is either that or die. But I shimmied my way down a cliff face. But like I said, it was a matter of life and death. We can refuel this as well a little bit. Wow, we got loads of fuel. I didn't realise we had that much. That's probably what's weighing us down. We got 2 kilos of fuel. I need scrap metal. I was going to say I could have, if I'd have picked up some scrap metal, I could have fixed that. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to eat some food. Let's drink this can of pop. That's going to give us some calories, and then I want to eat. Well, I should have drunk these first. This is getting a bit bad in terms of condition, but they won't give you food poisoning, but I might as well eat that first. And then let's just have a couple of cattails, I suppose. Oh no. And then we're going to sleep for 10 hours. Hopefully we wake up and it's a bit lighter. If it's not, then, well, we'll sort it out when we wake up, won't we? It's not. Okay, so I'm going to have to use the lantern for a little bit longer.
Can you eat the trees? Because I'm gonna eat a tree.
Alright, now I know that I've got that much fuel anyway. I'm not actually too worried about excuse me, I'm not actually too worried about burning down the lantern. Or burning the lantern's fuel. Oh, plastic container.
Hope nobody
Nice.
needs this anymore.
We've got plenty of matches now, so again, not worried about that either. No, I don't want them. Well, actually, they will pass the time, won't they? Yeah. And I can break them down in the dark. So let's go ahead and do that. Harvest, an hour and 15 minutes. It's not going to bring up the sun completely. Still going to be a bit dark. But it means I do save a little bit of fuel. Even though I have got loads of fuel. Another bandage. Good, good, good. Another sewing kit. Good, good, good. And there's another bandage. Well, probably didn't need to make those 2 bandages then, did I? Is there anything behind here? I know how they like to sneak things in behind crates and stuff. Alright, I don't think there is anything else in here. Alright, we are getting to the interesting part of the dam now though. Once we've gone through the room, the big open room, which is here. There's another lantern. What condition is this in? I don't like carrying all this heavy stuff. I don't need it. I don't think I need it. I need to be able to move quickly when that bear comes. But I'm just a sucker. I don't like leaving things behind either. I could climb up that rope, but I'm not going to. Because I probably can't actually, because I'd have to drop most of my gear. But we will walk around up that way, which is over, well, not over here. But we will have a look over here. Mostly because up here is this little bit here, this plank of wood here that you can walk along. And you walk along here, and there's nothing here. Usually there is something there. Today, there is nothing there. Stand up. Okay, so now we're going to go all the way around. Maybe a book. I've actually forgotten how you get up there now. There's a staircase, isn't there? So I am going to have to drop some of this gear. I'm not going to be taking all this gear with us. This is insane. I'm going to have to work out what the essentials are. What I'll probably do is eat a bunch of canned food, because I've got 2 pinnacle peaches. That's a kilo of food there, and they're not that great really. They've got some calories in them, but not a hell of a lot. They're by far one of the worst calorie to weight ratios you can collect in the game. Painkillers, nice. And another flare. No, 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 I don't want you cutting that down. Start randomly cutting down a...
My God, eat soon.
Yes, you do need to eat soon, Astrid. That is correct. And you will. You will very shortly. I'm probably missing a whole bunch of stuff here. I've got it stuck in my head that once I've made it to the Trapper's cabin, I've won. It's probably not the case at all. Oh, there's usually a whole bunch of stuff up here. Ah. Right, now I do kind of want to go down this way, but I'm not going to risk it. And I might risk it. Anything up here? Well, I will take that, and I will take that, because we do need wood. Out of everything that we've collected, wood is what I need. Yeah. Yes. It's a bit weird that they didn't just... Can you not just open that gate, or whatever that is? I mean, this gate's open. Walk across those dodgy planks there. In here, this is a broken window. You should just be able to climb in there, but no. Astrid cannot climb. She cannot jump. She can climb up ropes. She can climb up ropes pretty effectively. A lot better than I could climb up ropes, to be honest. But she can't climb over small gaps small little ledges and things like that. No, that's a bit too much for Ashford. Alright. Let's get through here and let's get upstairs to the main... see what I mean? Ledges. Not going to pick up that book. Any more wood around here, actually? I don't know what's happened to Fluffy. Never seen Fluffy anymore. Has Fluffy been deleted from the game or something? Fluffy was a white wolf that used to roam around down here. Yeah, I don't know what happened to it. Alrighty, so before I start looking at any of that, I'm going to drop some of this weight off, and I'm going to drop it off somewhere around about here. Now, like I said, we're first of all going to eat one of these because these are half a kilo and it's 450 calories, so they're not entirely awful. And they do give you a bit of hydration as well, but that's a kilo shaved instantly. When you compare it to something like the nuts and stuff, which is 0.10 for 250 grams, or 250 grams, that's a lot better. Right, we don't need to be carrying this fuel with us just yet, so let's drop that. We don't need 2 knives. In fact, actually, rather than dropping it here, let's go and stick it in one of these lockers quickly. So, actually, we can just go to the... let's just select this and sort it by weight. Yeah. We don't need to take all this wood with us. We don't need to take all this coal with us. We don't need both of these. This is the one that I'm using, but that's okay. We don't need this wood at the moment. We don't need that wood at the moment. We might need the pry bar. We don't need that. We don't need 2 knives. We don't really need any knives at the moment. Don't need the hacksaw currently. What else don't we need? Got an awful lot of flares. We don't need these flares just yet. We will do though. Don't need 4 cans. In fact, we have a cooking pot, right? So I don't need any cans at all, actually. Now that I have the cooking pot. And that's it. We've shedded quite a lot of weight. So now we can actually set about
I'll take it.
properly having a quick rummage around before we go back. And there's another storm lantern. Is this one any better? Yes, it is. That's the one I'm going to be keeping. Oh, let's put it in the right locker. Yeah, that's the one I'm going to be keeping, absolutely. It's 80%. I probably won't need more than 1, I don't think. Sometimes when I'm playing on the lower difficulties and you've got just a whole load of lanterns and stuff, they're pretty good to turn on at night so you can do some reading and stuff, but they do burn down quite quickly. So you do need a lot of fuel for them. Right, we can go through, go down in this way first and have a look downstairs, and then we'll have a look upstairs. There's never usually anything here, kind of spray paint. You know what would be cool, if now they've got aerosols in the game, is if you can make like a little flamethrower type thing. Oh, we just been in there. So you can burn the bear in the face, right? Just hold a lighter up to it. Ooh, water. I will drink that. So I'm a bit concerned. We've only found a single flare. So that means we have a grand total of 2 flare shells. which is not going to be nearly enough to get us to the cabin. And I'm trying to think. I think the best way to go, I don't know which way. I can go down either across the lake. That would be quite good, although there is a ravine there that you have to get through. The train tracks is probably longer, but there's more things you can hide in. You've got the derailed train for starters, and the other train, whatever it is, carriage. And then I could at least get to... Have I searched all of this out? Then you could at least get to the cabin, right? The camp office. But then going from the camp office is going to be dodgy as well. The other option is to just beeline it straight through the forest area. And because there are some huts as well, there's some cabins, some trailers. I haven't searched this side. There are some trailers that you can probably hide in as well. Okay, that. So much spray cans everywhere. Alright. I've done a very poor job of searching this place, to be honest. Usually I have a method of going around in a certain direction. Really all I've done here is just... I've forgotten which way. Which way I went round. Never mind. Really all I'm interested in at this point in time is flare shells, and I haven't seen any. Come on, come on, come on. Getting a whole lot more cloth again, or gear that will be broken down into cloth. I quite like carrying bits of clothes, the light clothing around with me though, because it does allow you to pass a bit of time when you're breaking it down for cloth. It's only 10 minutes, so really once you've got that... Oh, nice coffee. Once you have things such as the whetstones and all that business, then you know you can just sharpen your tools. Because that's also 10 minutes.
This handy.
Wow, the amount of cans of drink I found. Alright, so I think that's everything in here as well. Apologies. I think that's everything in here as well. Just have a quick look around. They do like to stick stuff on the floor under desks and chairs and things, but I can't see anything. Okay, so let's go downstairs. So we are done up here, I'm pretty sure. Oh, we haven't been all the way up to the top yet, have we? Oh. Again, not usually anything up here. No, I don't think so. So then we're going to go into here. There's not usually much around in the toilets either. There's a lot of water in the toilets, obviously, but I don't really need water, I don't think. I've been doing okay with the water simply because I have a crazy amount of yeah, I've got 2 litres of water still. The amount of canned drinks I've been picking up, I haven't really needed to drink water. It's a very healthy diet. Cattail stalks and snack bars and lots of fizzy drink. Okay, so I think that's about it. Alright, now we get to the good part. This is... Ooh, no, we missed this, didn't we?
This'll come in handy.
Well, I don't really need it, but okay. Yeah, this part is the good part. All in here is usually where you find... You got the safe, for starters, just around the corner. You can see there's nothing in there. You got the safe just over there, and usually when I find anything good, it's usually in this bit here. All around here. So, let's get
I'll take
the sewing kit. That's a good start. That's not a good start. That's rubbish. That's worse than finding nothing. Nice. Some beef jerky. Nothing up there. Nothing down there. Nothing around here. Nothing, nothing, nothing. A container. Nope. Oh yeah, I forgot this nearly. Some more beef jerky. Some more beef jerky. Some scrap metal. I don't want scrap metal. Go ahead and check these lockers over here. So let's check these ones. Seriously, it takes such a long time to go through this, and I probably didn't need to be honest. Oh, lovely! Some peanut butter. I'm just going to eat that straight away because that's quite heavy. There's 900 calories of pure sugar and peanut buttery goodness. Is that a fire striker? That's a fire striker, isn't it? Lovely. Didn't even check what condition it is in. I'll have a look at that in a minute. But anyway, lovely. Again, I don't... Maybe had I looked before, and I do really literally just have to get to Trapper's cabin, then this could all just be a massive waste of time. Whoa, that was quite quick. That was what, 9? Nope, 13. And 32 that was, okay, so... There we go, 13, and what did I say? 39? 32? Can't remember what I said now. 32, wasn't it? Yeah. Right, and then... Oh, I nearly stopped on it. That would have been awesome. Alright, so... We've got... There we go, 13... 32... And then 24, was it? I don't know, but we're going to take our time. I think it's 20... 22, not 24.
This stuff
Cash.
come in handy.
Nice. That's right. Always like extra warmth. Okay. Anything else around here? Some more paper. It's not the sort of thing I was looking for. More matches. Well, we can start a bazillion fires now and be perfectly fine with matches. We got so many. Ooh. What's that? Maybe they got some yes, antibiotics. That's what I was going to say. Maybe they got some antibiotics. Because antibiotics is the thing that I am lacking. There we go. There's some trail boots. They're going to be better than whatever rubbish I've got on. And they certainly are. We're just going to drop these. I'm going to go ahead and drop the rest of my clothes in a bit as well, probably. I've got quite a lot of cloth at this stage. Nice. Yeah, I don't even know what the Hunter Part 2 is. obviously it's locked and it doesn't tell you what it is on the game. Like I said, I've never really done any of the challenges. I've always just been... I've done Wintermute. I've completed Wintermute, and I might do a playthrough of that at some point. See how it goes. But yeah, I wanted to have a go at the challenges and share my experiences with you guys, because like I said, I haven't done it before, and I think it's always fun doing something completely cluelessly. Alrighty, so we are done here. That wasn't too bad. Now we do have to take some of this stuff, so I don't need... I probably want to take all of this.
Drop any of this gear.
Certainly all of this wood, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that. I'm going to end up taking all of it, aren't I? Except for the 2 lanterns, which gives us a carry weight of 42, so that's not acceptable. What we can do is, well, I probably don't need 2 knives actually. So I can put one of those back. Definitely don't need 2 can openers, because I'll be able to fix one of them later. I do need all these flares. I probably don't need... Actually, I do want the cloth, but I don't need all these cloves, do I? So I can drop that, I can drop that, I can drop these. Don't need the jeans, don't need the hat, and that's it. So we're down to 38 kilos. And now what I can do is go ahead and, I guess, drink some cans of... Drink some cans of Coke, because how heavy are these? They're 25, so they're actually... Yeah, no, let's drink some of this. Drink one of these. That's going to rehydrate us. It's going to take a bit of weight. Then we can... That's pretty good weight to calorie ratio. I think that's also pretty good. I think we're going to eat one of these meals. What's the worst one? This one. Okay. Right, so we're nearly totally full up. I don't know what else to drop. I could drop all this. I could drop that reclaimed wood. It's going to be 2 kilos. What's the heaviest things we are carrying here? It is these. This I can refuel up to full. It's not going to reduce weight, obviously. How slow am I walking? Too slow. I cannot walk this slow. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop some of this reclaimed wood, because I know that there is going to be reclaimed wood in the cabin. I'm going to drop... I didn't want to drop all of it. Okay, just... Okay, it's all or nothing. I don't want to drop that, but I'm going to have to. I also don't need all of this. Well, I might need it if I get attacked by a bear, mightn't I? I probably don't need that amount of cured leather. I think 3 of those would be alright. I don't need all of this coal either, so that can go in there. Although, to be honest, the coal's lighter than the wood, isn't it? Well, I think that would do. I think that's it. Why? I don't appear to be carrying that much weight. I don't know why I am. It's odd. I'm sure usually I carry a lot more than this, and it doesn't seem to weigh you down as much. I just seem to have a lot of weight here. I think mostly it's food, to be honest. I'm not used to carrying this amount of food with me. These cans of drink. Alright, that's going to have to do, because I can't really drop anything else. So, flare gun on the ready. Flare gun is loaded. And now we're going to have to decide. This is where it starts getting a bit scary again. The weather is not amazing. Oh Christ, he's right there. He's literally right there. And I have no idea how to get out of here. I have no idea how to get out of there. Ah. What is he doing there, the fool? Alright, so those clothes that I put in here. Let's take these and these out. And let's just waste a bit of time breaking them down. How the hell am I going to get past them? I guess ducking down. Is the first thing. I don't want to fire a flare at him already. I suppose this would be a good opportunity actually to light a flare and see if he's scared of flares that tell you what I can drop actually. There's a lot of this cloth now. I definitely don't need that many. If I drop 8, it's going to leave us with 10, which is a kilo. Alright. How did he even get in here? The gates are usually locked, isn't it? Yeah, because I don't think... Man, that wind. I don't think you can, maybe, can you climb down here? I don't think you can. And even if you could, it doesn't look like you'd want to be honest. Is there another way in that I'm forgetting about? Yeah, he's all the way over there. He's right by the bloody... He's right by the gate. Yeah, you definitely can't go that way. Okay. I'm gonna have to try and sneak past him. And then bolt for the gate. And then close the gate. She saw me. Whoa! Okay, he's coming. He saw me! Right, I think I know what to do. I think I'm gonna have to try and go around that little bit. So... Scary times. Let's try and repair this quickly. That's going to take an hour. No, I don't really need to, but hey ho. Alright. Quickly, let's drink some more of these to reduce a bit of our weight. And let's eat this pretty bad beef jerky there. And then we can drink a bit of water. Man, oh man, oh man. I told you when we go out here it's going to be scary. I didn't think it'd be instantaneous. Right. So, if I walk around this thing here... Oh, he's right there again. He's literally right there. Okay, but he's going that way. God, this is scary. Okay, he's over there. Can't believe this is working, but it is. And now he's coming back. And I think I'm just going to run for it. Oh my god, you can't close the gate. Why was the gate not being able to be closed? That was so scary. I thought you could close the gate. That's how we got in, because the gate's broken. Oh god, I'm going to give myself a heart attack playing this game. I really am. Alright, so we got past him once. We probably need to do that another 50 times. Now I'm thinking... I don't know what I'm thinking here. It's still pretty daylight outside, so we've still got a lot of light left. Just gonna harvest this quickly, and then we're gonna poke our head outside and just see what is there. And I hope it is not the bear. Yeah, a part of me is tempted to go down. Part of me is tempted to go down this way. The only problem with going this way, yes, it's shorter. But there isn't any places to hide. And to be honest, I'm not really sure how much shorter it actually is. But we're going for it. There are rocks this way though, so you can kind of... I'm carrying far too much weight. This is silly, I should be travelling so much lighter than this. Okay. Oh, actually I don't want to start running yet, do I? Yeah, we're going to follow this river around to the lake. I think this is probably the better way to go. Now there is a bear cave up here, and I'm wondering if he doesn't also appear there. But there, if we can make it to the lake, that's something, because there are fishing huts and stuff there, and it's a lot flatter, so I can at least see where he is, as long as the weather obviously stays like this. I'll be able to spy where he is. As long as I don't meet him in here. If I do, I'll have to climb up this cliffside. Fingers crossed, so far so good. Man, I tell you, it's scary though. It's so scary. I hate it in games where you've got something running behind you. It's scarier than any kind of jumpy horror game. Well, actually, that's not entirely true. Oh Christ, here he comes. Here he comes. He's caught up with us. So, we're gonna have one flare, and then that's it. I'm gonna see if another... Quick, my gun. No, please don't run the same way as me. Right, now we've got no flares. No! No, 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 no. Should have gone the train track way. Don't think I'm going to survive this. I have, but not very well. I'm gonna have torn clothing and all sorts, and he's still right there, isn't he?
Alright, gotta get some help.
Right. Let's get the hell out of Dodge. Yeah, the train tracks is the way to go then. This is not the way to go. Man, I can't believe I survived that. No weapons in my inventory. Did I lose my gun? Oh man. Oh man, I've lost the flare gun. Now we're screwed. There's no way we're gonna make it. I guess it's a case of it's going to be a case of shedding all the weight that I'm carrying that I don't need to be. Man, I thought I was home dry then. Still, could be worse. I could have been dead totally. I think I'm going to be dead totally soon though. I'm going to go back to these huts and get some sleep. I'm also going to get some of this. Because this is lighter than carrying all of that antiseptic around. There he is again. We are screwed, guys. Because I don't think I have a way of stopping him. I know that's not going to do anything. He kind of did a little bit. But not much. Oh man. Oh man, oh man, oh man. And I'm going backwards here. But I need to shed some of this weight so I can sprint a bit better. Oh, this is scary. I'm going to try and make it for this one over here. Only because I haven't searched in here yet. Christ. Alright, I need to shed some of this weight and sort myself out. That was absolutely horrific. I've lost my gun. I'm still tempted to go back that way because that flare gun is vitally important. So I think, for whatever it's worth, just going that same way. I think the flares work on him a little bit. Just not that much. And yet another can of drink. Alright, let's sleep, at least. These are +5, so we need to first get rid of a lot of this weight. That is ruined.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Which is not so good, because now I've... Damn it. What else is ruined? This can be repaired. This is okay. These are okay. These can be repaired. These can be repaired. Thank you. Right. These might be able to repair, hopefully. That we need to repair as well.
Just need to close my eyes.
Yeah, bit of a conundrum now because that can be dropped. That can also be dropped. I'm gonna drop this as well because it's just extra weight that we can't really afford to carry around with us. Keep drinking these cans. Don't need all this coffee. I know I probably should keep it. Definitely need all these flares. I'm not going to need these, I don't think. I don't even think I'm going to need the hacksaw. If I do, I'll come back. Got so many sewing kits. Don't need that arrow shaft. Can't believe I forgot to I forgot to load the flare gun. I've been pretty good with that up till then. Gonna drop this wood. Gonna drop all but 2 sticks. I'm gonna craft up some old man. Can I only craft? It's 5, is it? 3, and I've only got 5. Okay, well we got 1, which should be enough for 1 bandage. So that's gone down a bit in weight, so I will keep hold of that for the minute. I'm going to drop this coal. I cannot afford to carry it. Down to 23 kilos. That should be sufficient enough to sprint quite quickly. Alright. And then let's sleep for 10 hours. I would have been okay on that, going that way. Had the bear ran away from my gun, he didn't, he just kept charging straight forward. I am going to go that same way, I think, though. Because I think that is a pretty alright way to go. I'm going to open these pork and beans. I know I'm chomping through my food like there's no tomorrow. But that might very well be the case. There might actually not be a tomorrow for me. Because I have no flare gun. Alright. There's nothing else I can do here. I'm just leaving all this. Right, so. Yeah, the train tracks I think are not a good way to go. Okay, where is he? I think I heard him. But I am going to go this way again. And the reason I'm going this way again is because the flare gun is there. And if I make it, we make it. If we don't, then we don't. The good thing is that I have was that him right there? Or is that just another bear? I think that was him immediately. I think I have a plan to get rid of him this time though. By walking up these things. No, not this one. If I can walk up here, yes. Now he might be able to follow me up here. I don't know. We'll find out. But if he can follow me up here, then I can shimmy my way down. And he is coming this way. So we're gonna shimmy down here. No! Oh god. Alright, well that's better than completely dying. Yeah, he's coming all the way back now, look. I don't even know where the gun is, to be honest. I'm sorry I'm not talking very much at the moment. It's because I'm slightly pissing my pants. I might have even just totally gone past the gun. Is that it? Oh yes. There it is. Okay, let's load this boy up. Okay, I feel somewhat... I feel about 5% safer than I did 5 minutes ago. But I know it's not really enough. The other option I could do, actually, is just climb up that rope. That's what I'm going to do. Because you shouldn't be able to get up there. It's a bit of a high climb. But I'm hoping he can't get up here. Because if we do, then I can get to the camper's lodge quite easily from there. And I'm just hoping he can't get up here. But I bet he can. He seems to be able to go anywhere he damn well pleases.
My fingers feel numb.
This is when I wish I had kept the coffee and brewed a coffee. I think we'll be alright. This one's quite high, but there is a ledge there. And if we get really stuck, then we'll just make a fire on the ledge, even though I don't have any sticks or anything. Okay, let's drink a bit of water. I've got 2 sticks.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Doing this just to keep us a little bit hot. I wish I had kept some of that coffee now, because I could have boiled myself a coffee. But never mind. To be honest, I didn't really think I was going to be coming this way. What else can I eat? I guess I can eat another one of these. That's going to shed 1/4 kilo. Alright, let's go. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is scary stuff. I just hope that he is not up here. Or that he can get up here. Because the camp office is just down there. So I know I'm utterly worn out now. But I can shimmy my way down across the camp office. Down to the camp office. This is good. So we've got some wood here. Some sticks. Oh look, some more coat. Oh, a hat. I actually need one of those now, so that's good.
Looks like
Nice MR grade food. MRE, I mean. There we go. That's going to need fixing later. I'm going to take the book because I can. Alright, let's get that flare gun back out. It is loaded. No, I'm not gonna go. Oh, Christ, I thought that rabbit was him then. I just want to check down here. What a beautiful view, isn't it? Lovely sky. Really lovely sky. So I just want to check up here. And make sure that he's not anywhere. Well, I can't even see from up here. Way too high.
Oh, so cold.
So let's go down here, but very carefully. This might result in me breaking my ankle. But at least I don't think he's going to be able to follow us through these hills anyway. I don't think. There he is, look. The little bugger. I keep calling it little, but it's really not very little at all, is it? There it is. There is safety there. But it's not that safe really, because to be honest, I have no idea what I'm going to do. Oh good, he's there. I like how quickly he managed to get around there. It's like Superman, this bear. Run for it. Run like your life depended on it, because it really does. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Where was he? There he is, coming down that hill. Oof. Man. Man, 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 man. That is some scary stuff. Right, well, we're in the camp office. I need more flares though. One flare is enough to scare him away once. And I know that this part of the journey, this is really where he's going to be on my case.
This'll come in handy.
I don't need that. Those I will take. Hey, some more Summit soda, because I haven't got enough of that stuff yet. Come on, flares, please. Some herbal tea. Might as well take it. Pinnacle peaches.
It'll be useful.
A bandage. Bandages are always useful. Well, no flare gun here. And no flares. Just 2 flares, that's all I need. 1 and probably 1 more. I mean, we know that we can survive 1 attack from him, so that is something, I suppose. There's a magnifying glass. But we the problem is, yeah, no 1 flare's. I just don't think 1 flare's going to be enough, is what I think. Alright guys, well this has also been quite a long episode, so we are going to leave it here, and we are going to make the last part of the journey in the next episode, and let's hope that we make it there. Okay guys, well thank you very much for watching this episode and joining me in this challenge. If you've enjoyed it, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and the like button, and yeah, thank you very much guys, and we'll see you next time for that final part of the journey in The Hunted Part 1. But it will be part 3. We'll see you next time on GameBeta Displays. Thank you very much guys, stay safe, bye bye.